Greetings, Soulswind here, and welcome to Let's Play Infinifactory. This is Resistance Campaign and the Homeward Fleet region, or rather we are on a Homeward Fleet. We're on this fleet, one of the ships, or maybe the only ship that's there, and we are being attacked. This puzzle's name is the Fire Control System. Not controlling a fire, but basically trying to, prevent ourselves from being damaged while destroying the enemies. This puzzle is all about having fun, no optimizations, just have fun. There's only a little bit of countdown before the enemies appear. So, as you can see here, okay, we have a toggle, and okay, let me unpause. So, input rate is logged. When you start the thing, we have this toggle switch that we can toggle, so it's like on off. It's manual, yeah, the puzzle started, but we still have this, so it's on off. We can toggle this thing. Also, if you toggle something, this will only respond after unpausing. So you cannot just say, hey, toggle, this is gonna just respond to you. No, it's only responding after unpausing the game. So be very careful to only toggle it and then not toggle it once or twice. Toggle, unpause, see the reaction, come back here, see the reaction, and then pause it back. Of course, we have these things here so that we can see this view instead of having these things here and then run about here and then try and squint and see what's over there. Why not be a fleet commander and be here to look at our battle map and occasionally just look back here. So, how? Basically, this quadrant has got nothing. So you can see here, it's empty. Okay, this quadrant signifying this one is empty. So I laid this out like that so that we can be very clear that activating this means that, hey, I want to attack here. Activating this means I want to attack here. And same for this one. So we have two types. Firstly, we've got some of these munitions and whatnot. These are the defense cannons on this side. So what happens is when they fire a missile at us, we'll need to use some of these cannons. Okay, these are supposedly cannonballs. We're supposed to use one of them to destroy one of each of those missiles that comes within this firing range will get destroyed. So if you can get two missiles in here and then destroy both with one of these cannons, in one of these cannonballs, that would be really useful. So yeah, and then the other one is basically I need to show more, like this one. Okay, the missile head, the missile body, and then the missile the end of the missile over here. Okay, so each of these are missiles that we have to use to send against the enemy fleet. So what happens is, alright, I'm going to show first how these work. So basically every 4, or rather every 5 over here, because they're gonna appear this quadrant, right? Number 2, okay, number 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 has got nothing. So 2, a lot of enemies will spawn here. So that's why 2 has a priority. And every 5 like this, okay, the 5th one, there'll be 1. So every 4 that goes here, the 5th one will go down here into the bottom area for the bottom quadrant over here. And every 4 that passes through, one of them will go here. So that means when 3 goes to 2, 1 will go to 1. 1 more goes to 2, 1 more goes to 4, and then 1 more goes to 2 again, and then the 8th one will go to 1. So yeah, so it's 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1. Okay, for the missiles, how I built it is that they're just gonna all get just lined up over here. Okay, that is basically our ally talking over the intercom. So they're just gonna be here, and then whenever we switch the switch, okay, right, it's gonna pull this forward and send one missile to fire. So if you activate, say, the second one, note that you only get access to 2 on the first one, so be very careful not to keep the later ones activated, especially this one. If you have 1, which is this quadrant, activated, then you only have like what, 2 here for this one, 3 here for this one, so not very good. So best is to activate and deactivate so as not to waste these missiles. Eventually, there's gonna be so many backlog that it's fine, but in the early game, we have to save. And not only that, we actually have to assemble some of these. And you hear all those sounds, that's because they're going in here and helping us destroy some of these missiles that are coming in. So yeah, this has been enabled and this has been like basically open. So we do have to launch and pause and launch and go and see, so that, you know, we don't miss the timing and like let one through. No, we cannot do that. So we actually have to like basically play and pause and just, you know, like play with that. But I'm only going to show one solution because, like I said, it's not about optimizing. Otherwise, I could have just simply moved all of these down to here and all of those down to here and reduce all these conduits, and some of these conduits can actually go from the bottom to here instead of all the way over the top. It's probably easier to go from the bottom instead of the top, right? Maybe I can just optimize them now. It's okay. So we're gonna undo that. We're gonna switch this off first because, like, you know, this is not like run yet. So we can set the default state here first, but they're only going to respond after we start the game. Now let's see. Let's see how this goes. We've got a very fast countdown, and also I just want to talk about something else. Basically, there is going to be an overflow because, like, there's gonna be a lot of missiles here. Okay, so it's gonna like up till here. It's gonna be chalked up to here, and the next one that comes in is gonna move these like missiles that are waiting here forward to here, and then get sent down here and sent back up here to number 2. So what happens is, for number 2, because most of the enemies are appearing from number 2, any surplus can just randomly fire out into number 2, the second quadrant, and that'll be fine. So yeah, and also be careful, we need to keep on pausing, so make sure we pause it correctly, otherwise we're gonna waste a lot of the cannons. And here we need to send out 4 missiles after they are in sequence, so that, you know, like basically it's supposed to go in there and kill the thing. Maybe we want to send out 5 just to be safe. I think 5 will be a better number than 4, so we'll see. Okay, so it's there now. We'll be having to be really careful with that. Okay, there's this. So because there's 2 in there, 1 for each, actually, not 2. Sorry. 1 for each, so we need 2 to go in. If only it was so convenient, yeah? Just like destroy everything in the quadrant, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Okay, I think we can start sending missiles over here. And we'll hear a different sound. Yep, that is the missile. The sound of the missile. We'll need 2 more inside. Okay, like, you know, that's half in, so cancel that. Good. Okay. 3 missiles, not enough. 4, not enough. I think we need 5, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we'll send 2. Okay, now block that back up. Okay, good. So there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's good enough. The 6th one might be sent there. As you can see, it's already moving out, but we'll have enough missiles anyway, so that's not a big problem. So we send an extra one. You see that? You know, just now it flashed once, and then there is no damage on the ship. That's because it's got a shield. Unfortunately, we don't have a shield on ours. Okay, we need like 2. Let's send the 2 in. Okay, pretty good. Okay, now we've got to deal with like 2 more. Oh, maybe that's too much. It's okay. Shouldn't have waited that long, but I did enable that really early, so that's that. Seriously, that's all I can do. Do I have enough? Send 1 and 2, and then just 1 more, because like it's gonna come in anyway. So let's just send 1 more before we close that. So now we have got like a backlog of 1. I just hope that that backlog will send extra surpluses over to here. So of course the input rate is logged, because otherwise we're gonna have so much ammunitions, right? Okay, that is done. So the countdown is back again. So any surpluses, like I said, is being fired at number 2, and once the enemies appear, it's going to target the enemies that are on this quadrant. It will not redirect to that one, but it's going to target anything that's already here. So we can send some of them. We should be able to send like 5. I think 5 is enough. So we need to send 5. Okay, so you can see these will like redirect over there. I think the shield is indicated by the smaller circle. Let's see. Let's see if the inner circle really does work. Oh no, that's weird. I thought there would be something. Never mind. Anyways, we need 5 over there. Okay, good enough. I mean, it's gonna probably set 1 more, but so be it. This one also. I think that might be fine though, frankly speaking. I think this is the one that's important. So we're gonna have 1 each from these 2 quadrants. So we just need to observe one of them going in. And then... okay, good enough. Disable. Yep. Yeah, that's too many. Way too many missiles. But that's fine. That one is gonna go there. Wait, what? How did it... oh, because of the surpluses, is it not? Oh, no, it's going there. But this one, I think way too much. Like, we're firing 7 at that. We need, like, what, 5? Anyways, 1, 2, 3. And then... okay, be careful. Remember to pause. And then... like this. Make sure that one goes in. That one is pretty tricky. Okay, good. I think we are safe. Wait, what? No? Why is that one not? Huh? Oh my god, really? Are we gonna get hit by that one? Oh my god, that was so close. That was so close. Seriously? Seriously, you're telling me that can happen? What? They're the same. They're the same. They operate at the same time. What do you mean by that? They operate at the same time. They all retract at the same time. Oh well, anyways, we'll just say it's my fault, alright? So we need 1, 2, 3. So let's observe. Okay. Okay, good. All inside. Off. And I don't know if this is enough. Like, you know, it's all like very sporadic. I think we need at least 5 to go that side. And we're running out of missiles, are we? Or maybe not really. Not really. We're fine. It's just that because it's coming in from the back and there's not enough backlogs over here. Maybe I can extend this a little bit to give me a little bit better backlogs for number 1, quadrant number 1, but it's fine. It's really fine. Not big deal. Not a big deal. Definitely not. That's gonna be destroyed, but we're gonna have 3 more missiles to deal with. So, these 2 quadrants. Ah, that one. The bottom quadrant is a problem. We have 3 more to deal with. I think we'll need to take some damage. Unfortunately, we'll probably have to do some damage on ourselves, like, you know, from those from those ones. And then I think I'm wasting one more on the quadrant on top. Yeah. Yeah, I wasted one more. So the bottom quadrant, however, is pretty risky because of this right here. So we're going to take a damage, and you're gonna see how taking damage is like, alright? We're still firing, but I think that's all there is to it. 4 should be enough. Now, this one over here. Okay. For now, this one. Maybe I should really like have some overflow go down here. Like seriously, sometimes there's really too much over here, and it kinda is not good. It really kinda isn't good. Might as well send some down there instead of having an opportunity for these enemies from down this quadrant to destroy us. Okay, at least the missiles are coming in pretty late, so 1, 2. Do we have anything here? We do. Okay, these two quadrants are straightforward. Please push! Oh, come on. Nah, this is really not good. This is really not good. So, we'll be taking damage on this side. On the lower quadrant side, this way. So, I think it just might be better if we have some of these surpluses go down there sometimes. Like, you know, if there's just way too many, they can go down. But it's okay, we'll take the damage. We'll take the damage, it's fine. We'll take the damage, we'll take this one. So, warning, it's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. Okay, we'll take the other one. Okay, that damage, we'll have to take it. This one. Yep, like that. It's pretty loud, but it's okay. We've got HP like this, so we'll take damage. It's okay. We're built for taking damage. Okay, now that all of them are cleared, we've got the timer. So let's see. Timer's counting down, so nothing's firing. That's good. Okay, we just let it count down. Alright. Oh, okay, that's just the default.
Different. I believe they are carriers.
Yeah. I believe.
Definitely carriers.
Okay, you answered for me. Anyways, so what carriers do is that they kind of send out like fighters. So we'll have to use these, like I think these bombs to kill the fighters. So it's the same thing. It's just that, you know, the fighters don't really like damage us too much so soon. But if they do damage us, there's a lot of fighters. Just that they take some time before they damage us. Oh, hang on, what? Ah, yeah, there. Well, that's the sound. So, yep. So you can see those fighters. They just wander around. They don't really come in so soon. But when they do come in, then we'll need to use these cannonballs to like destroy them. But only if they wander into the quadrants. They may just be outside. Okay, we'll need to send some of those. I just hope it's enough. Send one just in case. Aha. Okay, so you see this? They kind of redirect themselves, so that's pretty good. Okay, then they're like lost. So, okay, they all come in here. Look, they all come into the first quadrant. So we're gonna enable the first quadrant. Alright, just send one in. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I wasted one more, right? Okay, never mind, it's okay. I wasted just one. That's fine. The bottom quadrant is more worrying than the top quadrant. Now we've got like 87 seconds. What this timer does is that it helps us like basically get some of these extra stuff. So like, you know, accumulate some of these bombs and whatnot. But then again, I think we're gonna be overwhelmed by it. Not good. So instead of populating the bottom quadrant, we're gonna have a lot of lost ammunitions on that side. So this is still not the optimal one, unfortunately. Okay, let's send some of those to destroy those three. Yeah, we wasted one extra one, but it's okay. At least we don't want to lose anything to that. Okay, so. But I think they're not just gonna discount everything, so it's still gonna come out eventually, so we're fine. And then I think this is the last wave. It's a very, very huge wave of enemies, but I think that's the last wave. So let's see. But,
they're attacking with everything they have left. They must be desperate.
I guess they are. I guess they are. Okay, we should have like surpluses firing on this corner, so we're fine. But I think I do want to send a few just in case, and then maybe also this one. No, hang on, this one might be better. Like send here because we'll have default overflow ones going there. Oh wait, hang on, that's not really nice. That's not really nice. We better send some more over there. And then also send one here to destroy just one. Okay, you see that? Once that one goes in, we can close that one. Okay, so now what the fighter does is that if we have fighters, we may not be destroying the missiles. That's what I worry. I really cannot remember, so I'm a little concerned about that. Okay, now it's time to send a lot. Okay, now we can destroy that. Yep, it's okay, we're destroying anything on the edge. I think they'll redirect themselves, so it's pretty okay. This should be fine enough. And then we'll just send a few more. We can roughly know without even looking. We're just gonna waste one extra one. No, wait, excuse me, are you gonna not redirect yourselves? Hello? Hello? Okay. Oh, one more wasted, but it's fine. So, this is the time where everything goes haywire. No, just kidding. Okay, one. Yeah, now we cannot really see what's over there. Wait, are you not gonna target this one? What? What? Hello? Okay, this one better destroy it, yeah? OMG. Are you serious? Okay, one more. Good. Okay, so we're just gonna enable that one. That be the only one. Okay, have 3 so that we can just like, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that way we won't waste, so by the first one we'll disable that. We should have 2 more, so that's good enough. Okay, like that. Oh, no. I messed up. I messed up really badly. I messed up real badly. But we're fine. Nope, no problem at all. That's all the quadrant that's left. Okay, we wasted one more, but it's really okay. You see some of them are redirecting already. We're fine. We took 1 damage, unfortunately. Due to my design, we took 1 damage. Okay, we wasted 2 more, but it's okay. Once again, it's just my fault, I forgot. Okay, I think that's good enough. Wait, hang on, really? So after winning, there's some conversations, but I'm keeping that to the minimum, and therefore I'm cutting it out just to, like, omit the storyline and not spoil anything, since, like, I'm really not showing much of the story here, but just solving the puzzles. So I'm cutting those out. Truth be told, I have got 3 different solutions. So I picked the one that already has the best score, maybe I optimized it already to get an even better score. The cycle score really depends on how fast we fight the enemy, so you know, let's say like I didn't really do so well, I wasted some of those, and then I even took 1 damage, so it can fall, but we're still above average, that's fine. Footprint, we're way below average, like 336. I think I might have already optimized it. I have 3 solutions. One of the cycle score is like 800 plus, and another is like I don't know. Anyways, yeah, okay. 3 numbers added up. I've got 1,600, 1,500, and I think 50 something, and also 1,600 and something. Alright, so that's that. If we add this over here, 750, and then the new score of 336, that's 1086, and then 1386, 1446, 1454. So that's 1.4k. That's better. So I think I probably optimized it a little bit. I mean, yes, we can optimize, like I said, you know. Okay, 336, right? We can say, for example, change this one. Okay, that is the external, the outermost one to here. 336, right? Pull this one down, pull this one over, like that. Alright, then destroy this, remove this. I don't know how much it's gonna improve by. $360, what? Oh, was it 366? Okay, let's see, let's undo everything. Was it 366? Let's undo everything. Yeah, 368, so 360 is an improvement. 360 is an improvement. Yeah, this is another improvement right here. Yeah, we can send some more, like from the bottom and whatnot. Just basically, like, you know, not have all these things flowing over the top, but at the bottom. Yeah, basically it's just, you know, just some improvements to give us slightly better block scores. It's not gonna be really optimal. Footprint score can be way better. Of course, it can be way better, but honestly speaking, yeah, it's fine. You know, like this is like over there, and this is being rotated purposefully. What's the point, right? It's all about having fun. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna ask for like ways to optimize this solution. Instead, let me know if there are other ways to implement this that, you know, requires less of the pausing and whatnot, like maybe, who knows, even have a timer and just like time everything specifically. I don't know, but I think it might be slightly more impossible to do, given that the fighters actually are random in their, like, you know, wandering. Like, they may not just come in here, they may just come in right away. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you next episode. That's all I have for now. Have a nice day.